So there was a time when I worked at a hotel booking place, and to be honest with you, I don't know if I want to say what the chain was, just because, if I ever do somehow get past 11 subscribers and this gets out, I don't want to deal with bullshit. Anyway, so one of the biggest things about booking hotels for people is you start to realize exactly how entitled the average customer is. But how to put this? I knew how stupid people were. I'm sorry, my dog's in the passenger seat. Come here, Patters. Come here. Come here. Want to say hi to people? Want to say hi to people while we're at a red light? Say hi. I'm Patters. Yee. Anyway. I used to think, I already knew how stupid the general population was when it came to customer service, but I didn't realize exactly how stupid they were until I worked for a hotel chain. So, I got this woman booking a hotel room. Now, I am in Kansas. She is in California, right? And they ask you where you are, and the chain would be like, don't tell people you're not at the hotel. It doesn't fucking matter, right? Okay. I would tell people, I'm in Kansas at our call center. She's in California. She's flying from California to Wisconsin to go get a hotel for a wedding. So I go through all the motions. I get her room. I talk with her a bit. I make a little bit of friends. We get to the point where I have to take the credit card number from her. I ask her what her card number is. She goes, oh yeah, sure, hold on. She gets it out and blah, 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 blah. And she's putting it in. Then I ask for her name and her last name. And then there's a part when you're booking the rooms for this particular chain where it forces you to put in an address and an email. It wants you to put those in because Lord knows we can't just serve customers anymore. We got to send them bullshit that they'll never use. Did you know you could use bonus points when you book a trip to Hawaii? No one's booking a trip to Hawaii. Nobody cares. Sorry, I still get mail from them. Yeah, figure that one out. I worked for the hotel chain. They got my address. I quit, and they're still sending me shit. Anyway, so I get her. I get to the part, and I say, okay, so what's a good mailing address I can put to? And all of a sudden, it was like I went from talking to Helen Keller to Sarah Palin. Like, all of a sudden, she just goes into the Nancy Grace. That's a good one. I went from talking to Helen Keller to Nancy Grace. And she flips. She starts yelling and screaming on the phone, talking some bullshit. She goes, so you want me to give you my address when you know exactly when I'm going to be out of town and away from the house? I said, ma'am, we just asked for the address because we send you shit in the mail. And she goes, yeah, sure. I said, ma'am, I'm in Kansas. Do you honestly, legitimately think I'm going to board a plane, fly to your house in Beverly Hills, and rob you? She goes, well, I'll just get somebody to watch the house while I'm gone. I don't have that kind of time, honey. I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of patience. I don't have the money. I do not have the money to rob you. And this is what got me. She gave me her credit card without a second thought. The credit card was less important to her than her home address. And I told her even, you can give me anything you want. I had people who would legitimately give me completely false addresses. Like, I know they're false. Like, nobody lives at 123 Happy Lane. You understand what I'm saying? People would give that all the time. Hey, what's your address? Fuck you. All right, cool. Fuck you. I put that in there. I don't give a shit, right? I had a dude one time, I asked him for his address. He said, yeah, you can see me at Blow Me Avenue. So I typed in Blow Me Avenue. You know why? Because the address doesn't matter. It didn't matter. It's completely, it just doesn't matter. But you know, give you a credit card, the address, gotta keep that locked up.